Hello everybody and welcome to Just Football. As I'm bringing you the latest transfer news and news from the DStv Premiership, I'm bringing you the latest on Lyle Lakay, Cole Alexander, Siyabonga Mbontani and more. Now if you're new on Just Football, kindly click on the subscribe button as we upload similar content every week. Now let's get on with the video. First, I just want to say deepest condolences to Pule Mmodi and his family. Now, this came in from KaizerChiefs earlier today that Pule Mmodi has lost his mother. So, the player has been given family time, so he will not be available for KaizerChiefs' first game of the season against Chippa United. But it is expected that he may be available for the second game of the season, depending on the player. So, let's wait and see what is going to happen in that situation. Pule Mmodi not available now. Deepest condolences to the player and his family. Now moving on to transfer news, and I want to talk about Lyle Lakay. I've been reporting for a long time now that Lyle Lakay wants to go to SuperSport United, and he was willing to wait for SuperSport United to sign their priority players before they sign Lyle Lakay. We know there were talks between SuperSport United and Lyle Lakay before where they agreed personal terms, but SuperSport United did tell Lyle Lakay that at the moment they had a priority, and the priority was to sign a centre back, and now they did manage to sign a centre back in Tulu. They promised Lyle Lakay that they will come in for him once they get a centre back. Now they've got a centre back, and now the reports that are coming in are that SuperSport United have officially opened talks with Mamelodi Sundowns over the signing of Lyle Lakay. Now this is a good marriage between Gavin Hunt and Lyle Lakay. We know these two have worked together at SuperSport United before when Lyle Lakay made his debut under Gavin Hunt. So it is going to be a return to his former club for Lyle Lakay. So let's wait and see what is going to happen in the coming few days. We know Cape Town Spurs have been trying to lure Lyle Lakay to Cape Town, but that move was never going to happen. Like I said before, that move was unlikely to happen because Lyle Lakay was very clear that he wants to go to SuperSport United and he's going to wait for SuperSport United. Now it was going to be a move that he would do at the last minute if SuperSport United did not come in for him, but now SuperSport United have opened talks. Now this came in from publication broadcaster SABC Sport. Now they also said that information gathered by SABC Sport through impeccable sources is that Mamelodi Sundowns and their Tshwane rival SuperSport United are on the verge of agreeing a deal for a 32-year-old, although it is not clear whether the move is a loan deal agreement or a permanent transfer. But from the information that I've had before is that this deal is expected to be a permanent transfer because Lyle Lakay, he wants to move away from Mamelodi Sundowns. He does not want to be returning back to Mamelodi Sundowns again because of the way he has been treated. Remember, Lyle Lakay was the defender of the season, last season, when after that, Mamelodi Sundowns decided to send him out on loan at Cape Town City. And also Cape Town City have taken themselves out of the race of signing Lyle Lakay in this transfer window, when as Eric Tinkler said that he does not feel the need for Lyle Lakay this season because they are not going to be competing in any CAF Champions League or CAF Confederations Cup, and they do not need an experienced player like Lyle Lakay, so they want to develop their own players. So at the moment it's only Cape Town Spurs and SuperSport United for Lyle Lakay, but the way things are looking, SuperSport United are going to get their man because Lyle Lakay, that is a move that he wants, and our personal terms have already been agreed. Now give me your thoughts on the situation of Lyle Lakay. Do you feel Lyle Lakay has been mistreated at Mamelodi Sundowns, or do you feel that he is not good enough anymore to play for a team like Mamelodi Sundowns? Now Lyle Lakay to SuperSport United, that deal is expected to be completed very soon. Now moving on, I want to talk about Cole Alexander. We know Cole Alexander is still a free agent after leaving KaizerChiefs at the end of last season, but the player is not short of suitors. Also, I'm told Stellenbosch FC, no, they are very interested in Cole Alexander, but from the information that I've got is that Cole Alexander was a target for Stellenbosch FC because they thought they were going to lose Sibongiseni Mthethwa, but at the moment it looks like Sibongiseni Mthethwa is going to be staying at Stellenbosch FC. So it's back to the drawing board for Stellenbosch FC. A decision will be made in the next few hours or days about Cole Alexander. So Stellenbosch FC will decide whether they're going to be going for the player or not, but it's still a possibility Cole Alexander to Stellenbosch FC. Now we know Parker really likes the player, but he feels like he does not need him if he still has Sibongiseni Mthethwa. Sibongiseni Mthethwa does not look like it's going to be on the move because now he has been made vice captain at Stellenbosch FC. Looks like he's not going to be going anywhere unless something happens with the deal between KaizerChiefs and Thabo Cele. So Stellenbosch FC are still aware that a deal or an offer may come in for Sibongiseni Mthethwa, but at the moment they are not considering signing anyone because Sibongiseni Mthethwa is still at the club. So should anything happen with Sibongiseni Mthethwa, Stellenbosch FC have already lined up a replacement in the form of Cole Alexander. Now, moving on, I want to talk about Orlando Pirates goalkeeper Siyabonga Mpontjane. Now, Siyabonga Mpontjane is not short of suitors in this transfer window. We know the player just signed a new contract at Orlando Pirates, but there are teams that are considering testing Orlando Pirates resolve on the situation of Siyabonga Mpontjane. Now, I'm told TS Galaxy, Amazulu, and Maritzburg United have Siyabonga Mpontjane in their wish list in the form of a goalkeeper. We know Orlando Pirates, there's a lot of excitement around Orlando Pirates at the moment. They just released their team sheet for the new season today, and there's a lot of excitement. Many Orlando Pirates fans have too many expectations, but there may yet be other outgoings at Orlando Pirates. Now, the team that are very, very interested in the situation of Siyabonga Mpontjane is TS Galaxy, and I'm told the club will be inquiring about the availability of Siyabonga Mpontjane in the coming few days or weeks. But TS Galaxy, they feel they may not be able to get Siyabonga Mpontjane given the relationship between the TS Galaxy chairman and Orlando Pirates at the moment. So that deal may not happen between TS Galaxy and Orlando Pirates, but they are considering the player. And Amazulu as well, the new head coach is also considering Siyabonga Mpontjane as a good goalkeeper. They feel he can be one of the more senior goalkeepers. We know Amazulu, they've had a fallout with their number one goalkeeper in the last season, and he is not considered the number one goalkeeper. Now, the youngster who was playing for Bafana Bafana in the COSAFA Cup is the one who's currently the number one at Amazulu. I cannot remember their names though, the two players. So Amazulu are looking for a new goalkeeper potential, and also Maritzburg United, the chances are that deal is not going to happen. Even though Maritzburg United do admire the player, Siyabonga Mpontjane is not going to be moving to Maritzburg United. From what I understand, Siyabonga Mpontjane will only move if he scored a deal from in the DStv Premiership. He's not going to be moving to the second tier. So that is the situation with Siyabonga Mpontjane. A lot of interest in the player, and also Orlando Pirates will be willing to listen to offers, but the deal to TS Galaxy, from what I understand, the relationship between Orlando Pirates and TS Galaxy at the moment is very, very sour, so that deal is not expected to happen. So the most likely team to sign Siyabonga Mpontjane is Amazulu at the moment. Orlando Pirates do not mind having the player this season, and also they do not mind not having him. So the player is available, but they are not desperate to sell him. So that is the situation with Siyabonga Mpontjane. Moving on, I want to talk about Royal AM. Now, Royal AM, it looks like they're going to begin the new season without signing anyone, because they that payment to Samir Nukovic has not yet went through. Now, they are still discussing internally at Royal AM. Like I always said, there is an intention to pay Samir Nukovic, but they are still deciding internally how they're going to make the payment. They have not yet committed to paying the player, but they are willing to pay the player, but they are not they've not signed anyone, and it looks like they're going to begin the new season without any new signings. So that is the current situation when it comes to Royal AM, and Royal AM are currently the favorites for the relegation in the DStv Premiership. Most rookies are saying Royal AM are going to be relegated, and also I support them because they have lost some players in this transfer window. They need reinforcements, so I think without reinforcements, Royal AM are going to be in trouble in this season. Also, give me your prediction for the relegation. I think relegation, for me, if things stand as they are, I think Royal AM may be relegated, and also Chiba United are going to be struggling this season, so I'm going to put them at position 15. So position 16 is going to be Royal AM, and position 15 is going to be Chiba United. Now, let's wait and see what's going to happen. The season is beginning tonight. Remember, don't miss that game, Mamlizonas against Skukune United. Well, now, thank you very much for watching Mzansi. Please don't forget to give me your relegation prediction ahead of the new season before the first ball is kicked, and also give me your thoughts on all the players that I mentioned in this video. And again, condolences to Pule Mmodi and his family, as he just lost his mother. Now, he's not going to be available for the first game of the season for KaizerChiefs, unfortunately.